Hi guys, welcome back to the part 3 of my Back to Basics series. Well, in my previous video, I showed you how to contour, highlight, blush and bronze your skin.
And in this video, I'm going to show you how to blend your eyeshadow perfectly. I'm going to share all my tips and tricks on how to blend as well as how to shape your brows to give it a really natural looking look. So if you're interested to know my tips and tricks, then please stay back and continue watching.
So the first step is to brush out your eyebrows, and for that I'm taking this spoolie brush with an angular brush on the other side. This is by CS Essentials, and I'm just gonna go ahead and brush my eyebrows to one single direction so they're just tamed and I can see the gaps easily and it is easier to locate them so that I can fill them. Now I'm gonna fill my eyebrows using a pomade. You can also use a pencil if you want, but I'm just gonna use a pomade here. I'm gonna take this product on the back of my hand and then spread it nicely and then just start filling up my eyebrows wherever there are gaps to make it look natural. I'm also making up a line just where my natural brow shape is. I'm not really taking it overboard or extending it because I don't like really strong or dramatic eyebrows. I like to keep it very natural. So I'm just defining my original shape. Now everybody has different eyebrow shapes and so are their preferences. So if you like something very strong, you can go ahead and draw the lines according to your preference, extend them, make sure that your angles are pretty sharp. But the starting of your eyebrows should be very soft and natural. Therefore, whenever you fill it, make sure you fill it with the least amount of product and probably just not use any excess product. Use the ones which is already on your brush like this and just make strokes very light and then just brush them out to just kind of distribute the product equally and give it a very natural look. That's how it's supposed to be. Now in my next step, I'm just going to clean the area around my eyebrows to make it look more sharp and more clean. And for that, I'm going to use a concealer and I'm going to place it on my lid and I'm going to just dot around a little bit of concealer like this. And taking this precision brush by CS Essentials, I'm just gonna lightly, very precisely spread the product and sort of clean the area around my eyebrows. And now I'm going to take the product from my lid and I'll repeat the same process and take the product over my eyebrow and spread it like this to just define it even further and spread it. Now I'm going to take this concealer brush by CS Essentials and I'm going to spread the product all over my lid to create a smoother base so the eyeshadows can pop out much better. You can also use a eyeshadow primer, but I'm just going to go up with the concealer. Now before setting my lid, I'm going to get rid of all the creases which you can see in my lid like that. I'm just going to spread it, blend it before putting up any setting powder because we don't want to see any creased eyeshadow on my lids. That's just too tacky. And now I'm going to take any loose powder or a compact powder and just dust it over my eyelids to create that smooth transition base. Alternatively, you can also use a white light eyeshadow on your lid if you don't have a loose powder of a lighter tone. That's absolutely fine. I'm going to use it anyway to show you how it looks. today I'm going to be using this Makeup Revolution's Neutrals 2 palette. It is a beautiful palette with all warm burnt shades, a combination of burnt mattes as well as shimmer shadows. So basically, whenever you want to select the first transition color, go with the lightest shade in your palette. It could be either this one or this one. And then whenever you're using your second or third or fourth transition color, it should be in a blend of all these colors. Like they should complement each other. So you should either go with the medium brown and then with the darkest shade like this. But today, I'm not going to go with the family of browns. Instead, I'm going to go with the pinks. So this is going to be my first transition color. And this rosy pinky color will be the second, and then followed by this third one. Take this fluffy blending brush and taking my first lightest transition color, I'm going to pack it on my lid. But before that, let me tell you how to differentiate between different parts of this eye. So this is my eyebrow and this is my brow bone. And this is my crease and this hollow right here is the socket. So you don't go over this. Now taking that crease line as my guideline, I'm going to start filling the first transition shade and just blend it all over my lid. Make sure that you hold your brush from the bottom and not from the above, because it's just going to make a tighter grip and you'll apply a lot of pressure which will result in patchy application. So just make sure that you have a very light pressure and you just build it very slowly and gradually. Now taking this second shade, I'm going to pick it on this fluffy brush. This is a tinier brush with a little bit flat on the top. I'm going to start putting it on my outer V like this. It's just to, and take it in my crease. So I'm going to fill the outer V and then take it to my crease like this in the back and forth motion. And then by using circular motions, I'm going to intensify the crease. Taking the first transition color again, and I'm kind of using this fluffy brush to diffuse the edges, if any, like this. I'm going to take this deeper pink warm shade and then I'm going to take it on this tiny crease brush and then just take it on to my crease using back and forth motion like this. I'm using this smaller crease brush because it is going to give me a more concentrated application. And if you see, I'm just going to pat it on my outer V and then I'm taking it to my crease. Basically, this is to intensify the whole look and provide a depth to the shape of my eye. Lastly, I'm going to take this fluffy brush and just clean it on the back of my hand without any product, without using any excess product. I'm just going to use it to diffuse the sharp or any harsh lines and diffuse the eyeshadow so it all looks very blended. It's time to add some shimmer and I'm going to choose this. Or maybe this, yeah. And I'm going to take this tiny flat brush for a more precise application and I'm going to just pat it on the center of my lid first and then just start taking it to the inner corner and then just blending it to the center. You can also take it all over the lid, but I'm just going to keep it to the 3/4 and just blend it. Now taking the third transition color with this crease brush, I'm going to pack it on my outer V and then just take it to the center and basically just blend in both the colors so it comes out to be very natural. So the key is to blend, blend, blend and make it look very precise. Now I'm taking the same brush and the same color and going on my lower lash. You can use the second transition, you can use two colors, you can also use a totally different color. But to make it look very uniform, I'm going to use and stick to the same color scheme. Now taking any highlighter, I'm just going to pack a little bit in the inner corner and just drag it a little towards my lower lash and take the same color to my brow bone. It kind of highlights and brightens up the whole look and makes your eye look bigger. It's time to use some mascara on your lashes. I'm using the MAC 3D Mini. I actually got it as a free gift on purchase of basically some products. Yeah, and it works pretty fine. It's very easy to carry. So I'm just going to apply it like this and in a zigzag motion basically to avoid clumping. Now I'm using a brown pencil on my waterline to kind of intensify the whole look. I'm also going to go ahead and apply a second coat of mascara. You can also go ahead with a pair of falsies. That's absolutely your own preference. I hope you're enjoying this whole back to basics series, and if it's helpful, do let me know in the comment section below. Do not forget to check out my previous video. I'll link it down somewhere in the description box, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.